Dan Amarante just said he hates goodbyes, so naturally we're going to
draw it out.
embarrass the heck out of him with the biggest goodbye we can. How many years has it been? What, 11?
11 and a half, yeah.
Wow.
I started 1/11/11. That was my first day.
You
It
were
was
15
January 11th.
years old then.
I definitely looked like I was. Yeah.
Well, everyone has come into the news in the studio here
Yeah.
to share in this goodbye. We all want to make sure that you know how
My
important
goodness.
you've been here at Fox 61 and how much we enjoyed having you here.
I appreciate it so much. And everyone at home has been so nice. I've gotten so many wonderful messages so far this morning. I'm trying to read as many as I can. And it's just, I'm a glass case of emotion. You know, it's wild, yeah.
Well, while you figure out what to say,
Compose
let's
yourself.
just take a quick look back at your career here.
Now, a great start to your weekend with Audrey Kujan and meteorologist Dan Amarante. Fox Connecticut Morning News, Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 9.
This is the main weather computer. This is the one that makes the graphics that you see on air.
Dry weather is a very good thing, but not so good in other areas, right?
Yeah, fire danger, brush fires. They had brush fires.
We'll go behind the scenes of the National Hurricane Center to see how these hurricanes are tracked. Silent though, but they cause thunderstorms. So the people in Texas got thunderstorms. That's the reporting saying.
This is the bad part where we are talking about wind gusts right now in the eye wall of Florence.
Aubrey, who are you watching? Dan Amarante?
Yeah.
Is he your favorite?
Yeah.
How do you feel about today's weather? Good panting weather? Did you go for a walk? Do you want a treat?
Spoiler alert, she did want to go for a walk.
That's great. How long after the skydiving event did Katie start talking to you?
It took months. And the skydiving and the hurricane, Florence, were both within 2 weeks of each other.
that's
That was
right.
like the most adrenaline-filled stretch I've ever had in my life. But what's so cool is to be able to do the fun things that I've been able to do and still kind of like sort of say I'm working, you know? Like, do it from a science perspective. Like, they're like, why'd you go skydiving? Well, we were testing how the cumulus clouds change as you get lower in the atmosphere. And it's like, I just kind of wanted to jump out of a plane.
And speaking of our own space cadet, look at this cake.
Yes.
Our producer.
Can we bring it
Nigel,
Yeah, where's Nigel?
did
Get in
an
here.
incredible job
But
here.
get in close. Show that cake.
Goodness, look at
these
this.
It's a geode space cake.
Geode
Can we
space
get
cake.
It is,
any, like,
yeah, if we can get up
gosh.
close.
I almost think you should just shellac it and keep it permanently
Forever?
and not
I know,
eat it.
yeah.
But we all want to eat the cake, so that's not going to happen.
Speak into my microphone. How'd you pull this off?
Yeah.
Lots and lots of patience and hours and hard work
Time
and lots
and
of
love,
See?
right,
But,
Nigel?
but it was worth it for
He
Dan.
spent more
So
time
much
on that cake
appreciated.
than you have on forecast lately.
I know. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is tremendous.
Well, listen, I only got your bottle of wine, and it took me a couple of seconds to go downstairs to the basement and grab one for you. So that
I heard
that's
it
for you.
pairs well with the geode.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now listen, we have one more montage for you because they came to me and said, "Hey, do you have any photos?" And I said, No. Dan's got photos of me and him.
Oh,
So
my gosh.
these are the photos that he sent. Take a look, because apparently, and we'll explain why as you roll this clip. So every time Dan would leave his camera in the weather office, I would just take a selfie with it. So
I have all of these on my phone.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Now, and then
Nonplussed.
Dan got me back once.
I did it to him
There
once,
it is.
yeah.
And then we have some great photos, including of donuts the size of our heads.
Why are we like? It looks like we're listening to the donuts.
Right. Hello?
You can almost hear the donut shop.
You can hear the ocean if you put it up close.
What do you think when you saw those clips of yourself back from 2011? You know, back we go back ways on the weekend morning show. We did it together. It was just the two of us.
Yeah, and I was able to start that weekend morning show. So, you know, going forward, forever, you know, I was the original meteorologist, I guess. I'm the OG.
The OG of weekend mornings.
But
I think
we had so much fun, you know, doing that for several years, and you know, it's just. In news, and I know a lot of you at home have coworkers who it's like your family, you know, you work with them, you spend so much time with them, and it's cool. I have no words.
We didn't fight one time.
I know, we really didn't, yeah.
What's there to fight about? Dan is the best.
Dan's so easygoing, you can't fight with
That's
him.
very true. Very true.
You can't pick a bone with Dan even if you tried.
And I think more than anybody else, it was your tenure that made me say, it lasted, like, it went by that fast.
Yeah.
11 years.
Yeah, it flies by.
We're looking at the pictures, Dan. You started as like a baby. You got married. You're a dad now.
Not to reveal how old I was, but I was 22 at that time. 22? You know,
Can I just say, kicking things off on the 4 a.m. team, when I started here, you welcomed me with open arms. It takes a special person to be able to get this show rolling at 4 a.m., and you made mornings brighter and better by your presence. You love the science. You are just the best of what it means to be a great person, and I know it's a family commitment there. We just saw Katie and Ben. What do you want them to know?
Sorry for all the early hours. You know, it's something you got to deal with, but you know. I think of all the schools that I've spoken to, all of the students. I was trying to like tally it up in my head. It's like 10,000 students or something like that, because it's incredible to see all of these students who were just fascinated with science and fascinated with what we were talking about, because what we do is pretty cool.
But you made it exciting,
that.
and I've always said, and to echo what Keith was saying, you know, Dan and I have been closer in proximity than anybody else on this, working together in the weather office, and Rachel as well. I couldn't find a better partner. You were an absolute gem to work with. We never fought. It always was fun, and that's all because of you. So thank you for that.
It's like watching my funeral, right?
Could we also just say, if I steal another quick second, Zach, our editor, who put that video together, it was amazing.
Zach, thank you.
And Zach has been here for many years. He was actually our floor director on that weekend morning show, so he knows all too well, you know, how loud we can be sometimes. So I really appreciate it. Once again, just you know, I've said about taking care of ourselves, you know, whether we wake up early in the morning, whether you're up at this hour, just take care of yourself at home. Try to find the positive in things. To use a weather analogy, there's always sunny skies above the clouds. Try to remember that, and that's something I've tried to, you know, remember myself, and I want everyone to, you know, think that going forward. And to try to learn something every day. I said it earlier, but you know, it's that, when I look at a cloud, you know, I think, what's going on inside that cloud? I don't just say, oh, look, it's a cloud. You know, so just things like that. Just try to have like a learning mentality to your everyday life.
Spoken like a true parent and a true good person.
And this attitude is why we're all so grateful to have gotten the opportunity to work with you.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
We really
we get some
feel
awesome
lucky.
cake.
Yes.
Now you take that home. House it.
Well,
The whole thing
you can have
yourself.
some.
The absolute unit of cakes. You love
it
to
is.
say that.
Absolute unit.
You are the best.
The size of this.
One final time, you want to say
Dan,
goodbye?
sign us off.
All right, that's it for us on the Fox 61 Morning News. We'll be back. Not only later on today, they will be back. I will be sleeping. We'll see you Monday morning. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day.